it's been such a long time from the last vlog, which was sometime this summer. Just had a lot going on, home and work life. But I've just come down today just on a local lake just to see what I can get. But it's the weather's horrendous. It's been snowing and everything, so I'm not exactly hopeful. But you know, I'm not going to catch shit at home, am I? So tactics are pretty simple, really. Single hook baits and just a small stick of PVA, like crushed boilie. So at the moment it's a live system. Took full advantage of that deal if you had on a couple of weeks ago, the 10 kilo deal. Took full advantage of that, so fingers crossed that's going to work. Been using live system all throughout. I mean, I have been fishing and I've caught some stunning looking fish, but I didn't really film. Just came down for a couple of hours and managed to snap a couple themselves. There's a little robin just by my feet. Sorry about that. Yeah. So I haven't really been out, to be honest. I've been out every now and again, and you know, of course, I mean, you may have seen on the page, you know, I'll try and insert them here, but we'll I'm going to try and snap one today. I mean, the farmers just said it's going to be hard going down here today, which it is. It is going to be hard, but you know, I'm definitely not going to catch it at home, am I? So, but yeah, the fan base is going a little bit better than it. I mean, I've just reached over the 300 subscribers. So all bloggers out there, 300 subscribers is probably pretty like much nothing to them, but to me it's everything. You know, I'm only a local lad, so all I want to do is just fish. So that's what pretty much. So anyway, yeah. So what I'm fishing on, as I said before, touch base on, is I'm just fishing on single hook baits, just little multi rigs for now. CC more Dairy Cream pop-ups on a size 6 Northern Banks tackle, or MB tackle as it is now. Stay point wide gape. Now I've got two sizes of pop-ups on mine. I've got a 10mm on one and I've got a 15mm on the other. Now I'm just basically seeing which one I'll go first. I mean, I don't think it's going to make a difference, if I'm being honest, apart from the buoyancy. Two different sizes of multi-rig as well, so I've got one that's like pinned pretty much to the bottom, which is the 10mm, and one which is popped up probably about an inch, which is the 15mm. So we'll see which one's which hopefully which one will go. But apart from that, you know, I'm pretty much enjoying myself, even though it is cold and I sound like I've got a cold, which I am getting. We'll just see how it goes now, and hopefully next time you see me I will either be here or I'll be in another spot, because this one's dried up a little bit, because I am going to move in the next hour and a half to another spot hopefully. So right, I will catch you guys in a bit. But I've had a lot of messages and questions asked lately about winter fishing as well. Now I can advise you on what I do with my winter fishing. It's not going to be, no, it's not gospel, to say the truth. It's what I do. I fish generally single high attract pop-ups, single hook baits, and people say don't pre-bait in the winter. Well, I do. I pre-bait if I can do. If I can get down here, literally a handful of bait and that's it. But I'll make that handful of boilies go a long way. I'll crush them up, I'll crumb them up. I don't feed whole boilies, I'll crush them right up and scatter them over a bigger area, just so like I'll have an area to cast into. I tend not to use pellets anymore in the winter, but you can do. I mean, there's loads of pellets out there which are obviously they're not high oil, so you can use them. The type of buoy that I'm using is like it's live system, so it's a good all round bait. Winter bait is especially pretty good with this stuff. I come off the fish meals in the winter. That's only really been a recent thing, to be fair. I've used fish meals throughout the year and had good success on them. You know, you will do, of course you will, but I found my hit rate and my catch rate has improved since got like shifting over onto the non-fish meal boilies. So that's pretty much my tips, apart from obviously the obvious, which you should be doing all year round anyway, is keeping your eyes to the water and just making sure, which is why half time I don't look at the camera, look at the lake, so I can, you know, see what's what really. You need to really see where the fish are. You can see just a reed knock, or I don't know, just the back of a fish breaking the water. I mean, that might not happen in the winter, but they will come up with the serves. You can catch them off the serves in the winter. You really can. It's Roy Russell out of Badenall, the bailiff there, head bailiff there. He's caught them off the top in all weathers. So it's not just a summer tactic either. Zigs probably will be a good one. You know, they're essentially just a single hook bait when you think about it, just suspended off the deck. But I like this type of fishing. I mean, normally I would hit the canals this time of year, go and search for pike and perch, but I thought I'm going to try my best and stick to the carp fishing. I know it's a lot of sitting around and waiting, but it doesn't have to be. I mean, I've came in quite light today. I've only got about 4 or 5 items when you pack them all down, so I can move pretty quick. But just the main thing is, if you're getting out fishing for winter, just try to enjoy yourself and keep warm. You know, there's no point in going there and being cold and miserable. Just lay yourself up, if you need to, but invest in a decent winter suit. I've got a really old Tracker Inferno suit, and it's still lovely and toasty. The only part that's cold at the moment is my hands, and they're starting to warm because I had the Coleman on the go before, rolling my hands up when I needed to. One of my mates came down before as well. He came down with bird of prey. I don't know what bird it is. But yeah, he's gonna come down and fish here a little bit more often, I think, as well, which is good. But I was hoping to try and get out with Mark in the next couple of weeks, see what's going on. But Mark's got a lot going on himself at the moment, with work-wise and all that kind of stuff. So we're gonna try and get out. But I'm also going to try and get out on a few socials for the tackle company that I'm currently with, which is obviously Northern Banks Tackle or NB Tackle. They do a lot of socials, so if you see them on the Facebook page as well, go on the socials. They're all a good group of lads. You know, they go to all the decent lakes that you want to fish, all the historic lakes as well that you want to fish. Generally the local, but they will travel down south as well if they wanted to. And if you haven't checked them out on Facebook or on the web, give them a check out. Check them out. His tackle spot on. I wouldn't use it if it wasn't. I'm not just saying that because I'm on his team, but I do genuinely like his tackle. Even if I wasn't with it, like on his team, I would still use his tackle. His hooks are superb. I've never had an issue with them. They're pretty bloody strong. Like, I mean, I fish snaggy waters and I've never had an issue with them. They're never bent out on me or anything like that. Now I have had that with some other tackle companies, but not him, not at all, no. And check him out. I'll put a link in the description below of his website and of his Facebook page. And let's just see if we can go on from there, because I'm dying to catch a fish now, and I've only got a couple of hours of daylight left. So that's enough waffling for me. Hopefully I'll see you with the fish. Probably here. It's absolutely belting down with sleet and snow right now. I've got one in the net, and to be honest, I know the fish it is. It's the same fish that I caught on my very first ever vlog. So, to say the least, I am pleased with this one. But, right, I'll get this sorted and get it out and show you. Right, the fish is known as lumpy. Don't know how well you can see him right now, but just weighed him 16 pound 1. He goes to. I didn't actually think he was that big, but when you pick him up and hold them, you definitely feel how heavy he is. And he's like a block of ice as well. Weird, he had a small barbed hook lodged in his side, so I've just treated that. I was like literally in his flank, so I don't know what happened there. Maybe someone foul looped him, maybe, I don't know, but yeah, I'm over the moon with this one. So I'm gonna get a couple of stills of him and we'll get him back. Right, well, after thinking about it for like 2 minutes, that was actually the biggest fish I think I've ever caught out of here, because the other fish that I caught out of here, the biggest fish previously was 15.7, and that was 16.1. So I'm more than happy with that, and that fish is actually putting weight on as well. Why look at things, because that, to be honest, I found the dead fish this morning. I thought it was that fish because it's like, oh, there's a lump on its side, but I knew there was two in here. There was two in here with a lump on its side, and I made up it wasn't that one, because that was a character. That one was just beating me up on the bank all day. But what I'll do is I'll show you the rig. Basically, I don't know how well you're going to be able to see that, but in all intents and purposes, that is just a multi-rig. Now, this is basically, I won't zoom in on it, but that is basically just a wide gape straight point size 6 hook from MB Tackle, and they've got their own tungsten putty as well. Now you get more of it in their packs. You only get so many grams or something in the leading tackle companies. Now I think you get twice as much in this. Now I like it because I don't know, some of the stuff you can get is, I don't know, it's solid and you got to like warm it up first. But this one's like, it's quite rubbery and it sticks to it. You know what I mean? It's you can mould once you get into that shape and it goes in the water. It stays on where it needs to. But I'm using as well the hook link that I'm using is that ESP semi-stiff tungsten loaded stuff. So and I love it because it's semi-stiff. It's not, obviously it's the name. It's in the name. It's not like mega stiff or not like that, but it just kicks the rig out. But it'll also bend to a contour as well. Yeah, and I've used that for the last, I don't know, since it's been out really. Since I could get my hands on it. I've run out of the original stuff because I hammer it all the time, obviously. So I've got it in the silt black stuff because that's obviously I'm fishing a silty venue at the moment. But yeah, single hook bait post there, work well. And that was a 10mm pop, that one as well. That was like literally hard to the deck. So over the moon and the fact I've caught that one, and the fact that it's the first blog I've done for a long time, and it was the same fish that I caught on my very first blog as well. I'm happy with that. I'm ecstatic, to be fair, and you probably able to see the size difference as well on the size of the fish to that one. Some of the footage was a little bit dark, but to be fair, that fish was quite dark anyway. It was a lovely chestnutty colour. You'll probably see from the stills anyway how dark it was. And you can better see from the size of the stills on the stills as well, have the two sides of the fish. But right, that's enough waffling. Hopefully I'll catch another one. Right, okay. Well, my session's been cut a little bit short. I've got a little bit of an emergency to shoot home to. So, well, to be fair, the sun's going to be setting in the next hour anyway, so wouldn't have been able to see sod all anyway. But I can't grumble with this. We're in December. It's absolutely Baltic today. I don't really feel the cold that much, and today I felt it really quite bad. But yeah, one fish landed. More than happy with that. More than happy. I come fishing just for me anyway, and just you guys just come along to see exactly what I do, and on my little sessions and that. So I'm glad I could provide a fish today, because it's been a long time coming to actually get out on the bank and actually film it. Plus it's on the new camera as well. There's a lot of new stuff I've actually got. I'm trying out for the first time as well, which is pretty good for myself. But on that note, if you like what you see and you haven't subscribed yet, why not? Just hit that button, subscribe to us. You get to see all like me and our Mark's angling adventures and sessions and stuff as they come and as they unfold. Absolutely no in your face stuff. It's just all what we enjoy, and hopefully I'll see you on the bank sometime. So don't forget to like, subscribe and share. See you next time.